It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woohooer, a hand clapper, a high fiver? I kind of like the high five, but if you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. At ChumbaCasino.com, choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses. So don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
It's the Opperman Report. And now, here is investigator Ed Opperman.
Okay, so we got Joe Exotic here live on the air. Okay, so why don't you tell us what's going on? Got a new press release coming out on Friday?
I think Amy sent one out. Yeah. I'm on appeal, and God, this month makes a year and 1 month that I've been waiting for the court to give me an answer to overturn my conviction. Based on them all admitting to perjury and stuff. But we just filed with Pam Bondi and Cash Patel in-depth report that one of my private investigators, who is a former FBI agent, did, showing how corrupt and the FBI agents and the federal wildlife agent created this crime that I'm in prison for.
Gotcha.
Pretty telling.
So can you give us any details of what's in the report?
Well, since my arrest, all of the government witnesses have since then turned over their phones, to my lawyers, and he has 700 phone recordings and videos where their witnesses were actually recording the agents at the same time.
Yeah.
Never trust a criminal. Okay. Don't get a criminal to do your job. Okay. That's the first thing they need to learn. But there is evidence there, text messages and recordings, where the federal agents actually created that. They told them what to do. They knew they were lying. They told them how to lie. They admitted that, the tigers that they dug up that I euthanized, I had my USDA's permission to euthanize them. It even shows on their phone recordings where the federal wildlife agent says, look, we just cut off their heads so we can pull on the heartstrings of the juries. We can't show the bodies or it'll prove that they were actually sick. Pretty damning evidence. The whole way around. It shows, that the federal agents had the sheriff's department dismiss some criminal charges on Alan Glover, the hitman, so that way we couldn't discredit his credibility during my trial. They destroyed some files of stealing automobiles, so that way we couldn't destroy their credibility at my trial. It's pretty crazy, Ed, what length they went through to put me in here.
Now, the couple there, the swingers, right? The ones who were testifying against you, you have their
Jeff
phones.
and Lauren. Yes,
Jeff and Lauren, right? Okay, the swingers, we'll call them. Okay. Now, what do you call it? What's their status now? Are they in contact with you, cooperating with you at this moment?
Hey, since they turned over their cell phones a couple of years ago to my lawyers, I haven't heard from them. But, they thought they deleted everything that would incriminate them, and they forgot to delete the back side of the phone. And my lawyers retrieved everything, and there is phone recordings there of and what's sad is you have to live in a relationship where you have to record each other when you fight so you can blackmail each other. That's Jeff and Lauren. Okay, but there's phone recordings there of them admitting to raping those girls at the zoo, bank fraud, credit card fraud, sex trafficking, the whole nine yards. We've got a hell of a case because, see, during my trial, the public defenders and the judge and the prosecutors made a deal before my trial that I didn't know about until the morning of my trial, that I couldn't discuss Don Lewis missing. I couldn't discuss anything to do with me and Carol's argument that started this whole thing. I couldn't discuss everything that was going on at the zoo with Jeff and Lauren luring girls to the zoo with baby tigers and drugging them and raping them and videotaping them. I couldn't discuss any of that. So it was a one-sided trial because they looked like angels and they made me look horrible. But now we have all of that in actual evidence in phone recordings and videos and text messages.
Yeah, I would encourage the audience to go back and find the first interview I did with Joe Exotic, where we go into all this stuff in great detail. So now, Joe, this PI, he's sent the report over to Pam Bondi and Cash Patel. Does he have contacts over there? Is this being done, or is just going in there unannounced?
It is been filed by my attorney to them. And the FBI agent, the former FBI agent that's my private investigator, has put a call in. So we're hoping that somebody looks at it because it's pretty damning. You know, it even shows the text message.
This call is from a federal prison.
They convicted me in federal charges because of interstate commerce for murder for hire. And the text messages from the actual phone they accused me of giving Alan Glover prove that he stole the phone from my pizza restaurant, that I didn't give it to him. And they hid that all during.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void were prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
my trial.
Now, Joe, I saw something on the media about that you're refusing cancer treatments while you're in prison. Is that true?
Well, I've been through cancer treatments for a year of puking locked in a 6 by 12 foot concrete room by myself, and I'm just not going to do it again. No. And since then, since I refused treatment, the BOP has sent out notices that they're so under budget or over budget that they can't afford chemotherapy over in Butner for patients now anyway.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Brother. Now, what about
they're so short of staff and short of medical staff. These poor guards are working double shifts every day.
It's only going to get worse, too. Yeah. Now, what's going on with your pardon?
I got Joe Rogan, Dana White, Andrew Tate, Matt Gaetz, George Santos. I got some of the best names out there pushing for me a pardon, and I don't understand. Even Don Jr., has posted a couple things. So I'm not sure why President Trump keeps stepping over me. I don't think it's because I'm gay, because he has a gay gentleman that's married to a man in his cabinet. So I don't think that's it. And I don't think it's because of my accusations of my charges, because, he just helped get Andrew Tate from Romania over here. And Andrew Tate has been charged with rape and sex trafficking and all kinds of stuff. So
the latest charges are sex trafficking children with Tate.
Yeah.
Now, didn't Tate offer to come up with $2 million for you for the appeal?
He still has. He talked to my team the other day and said that the offer is still good for $2 million for any lawyer that can get me out of here, or anybody that can get Trump to pardon me. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, maybe I should have called to talk to your lawyer.
I don't know what kind of contacts you got, Ed.
Oh no, I got those contacts.
$2 million phone call.
No, if you got $2 million, man, yeah, we can get the appeal. I mean, the pardon. That's not a big deal at all. This could be a very good day for both of us.
I'm sure he's pardoned people for less, huh?
Yeah, no, yeah. There definitely were pardons for less, but $2 million was the number last time. Joe, what else is going on, man?
That's just basically it. I got an email this morning from my team where they got him in the news over this $5 million gold card. Because I said that if he would let me out, I'd give him my first $5 million that I make if he just give me a gold card to get the hell out of here.
How is your treatment in there these days?
The food is pathetic. Yeah. The medical care is way pathetic because they're so short of staff, and the staff that is in the medical care doesn't give a damn. The guards are pretty decent. You know, they work their ass off. They're so short of help. They treat you good, but the buildings are falling down around them. You know, because nobody's putting any money into fixing anything.
Yeah, and it seems with all these cuts now too, it's only going to get worse. You know.
You know, I actually, honestly, I see from inside, I see this whole system collapsing in 2 years.
In what way?
If they don't start releasing people, you know, and getting rid of these 20, 30-year sentences like I have for nothing, especially all the people that are in here for ghost dope, you know, they didn't even get caught with dope. It's just they used the RICO Act to set you up. There's just too many inmates, and the buildings are too old and not being repaired, and they're too short of staff. It's just, we have one guard on our unit for 300 inmates.
Yeah, but
they're working.
This call is from a federal prison.
Tired as hell, you know.
But I think they're going to be building a whole bunch of new facilities to house the migrants, you know, and then once they're all deported, then you have empty spaces for the rest of us.
Migrants. What about the migrants that are in federal prison for committing crimes in the United States? They're not just going to give them a free pass to go back to Mexico or Venezuela, are they?
Oh, yeah, I think they are. Yeah, I actually think they are.
How fair is that to any American that broke the law in America and has to spend 20 years? Because they're going to send an illegal immigrant back that broke the law and actually done drugs or raped somebody in America, and they're going to send them back to their country scot-free?
No. The theory is that they would have to do their prison time in the other country. The other country's not going to just let them go free.
Oh, see, my fiance is an illegal immigrant, and they're deporting him.
Really?
And he don't have to go back to prison in Mexico.
Oh, so your fiance is in the prison with you there now?
Yeah.
Okay. And what are his charges?
Believe it or not, it was crazy because he was living in McAllen, Texas, and he was riding around with two of his friends that were also illegal. So they charged all three of them with trafficking each other. It's hard to believe that we need to fill these prisons that bad. You know what I'm saying?
But that's so people would think that kind of thing is crazy. But you hear those kind of stories all the time. So now, then, Joe, doesn't this change your position though on immigration and policies? Your boyfriend.
You know, but it doesn't because I have no problem with him going back and you know, our lawyers. They've already have filed for asylum. You know, going back and coming back the right way. He should have came over the right way to start with. You know, but it's the people that are actually hurting people that I have a problem with. You know, and all of the drugs because I'm so against drugs because there's so many drugs in here. They need to pay the price for bringing drugs over.
No, sure. If you commit a crime, whether you're a citizen or not a citizen, fine. You know, you've committed a crime, you should go to prison for it, right? You
should.
If it's a bad enough crime.
You know,
but Joe,
it's no different than if you're a politician and you create a crime, you should go to prison.
Yeah, like Matt Gaetz, you're buddy over there. Okay. But Joe, man, if the only crime is just not having the paperwork, not having the green card, that's a paperwork crime. You know, you're not hurting anybody with that. That's not a crime to be thrown out of the country or to be arrested for.
And you're not, okay? And this $5 million gold card proves that it's not about people that are willing to work in America. It's about who's got money to stay in America.
Yeah.
Okay, because let me tell you, as a person that grew up on a farm and a ranch and owned my own zoo, you're not going to find a bunch of white people that are going to go out and pick tomatoes and strawberries and lettuce. Okay, you're just not. Drive by any road construction crew and point me out 5 white people laying asphalt. Yeah. Okay, you're just not. Okay, so I hope that they don't target just people that are here wanting to work as much as they're doing a good thing right now, getting all the gangs out and the people that have raped people and hurt people and stuff like that. But America needs so many immigrant workers. We just have to, or our agriculture system is going to collapse.
Okay, Joe, we only got about a minute left. Are you honestly optimistic about this PI report going to Kash Patel and Pam Bondi?
I am, because I'm not going to shut up in my team. I've got a team out there that are like hyenas, man. I got a person in the United Kingdom. I've got 2 in Florida. I got 1 in Ohio. I got 1 in Indiana. And they're not going to let this go until somebody answers to the crime that they did by putting me in here.
Got Joe Exotic, the famous, became famous by Tiger King. You got to listen to the first interview we did with Joe Exotic, man. He totally got screwed. And if you're just watching this on the surface, you're watching the Netflix and you're watching the news highlights, you don't understand the whole Joe Exotic story. The guy really did get screwed in this. So, Joe, I wish...
You know, Ed, have all your listeners get on JoeExoticOfficial.com and go to the evidence link. All the videos, 700 phone recordings are all there.
Oh, great. Okay, yeah, we definitely will. Okay, looks like we're going to be get kicked off in about 3 seconds, my friend. Okay, but it's great to talk to you.
All right, man.
Good night,
I
bro.
appreciate you having me. Tell everybody I appreciate their support, and I send my love. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
All right.
How to have fun anytime, anywhere. Step 1. Go to ChumbaCasino.com.
ChumbaCasino.com. Got it.
Step 2. Collect your welcome bonus.
Come to Papa welcome bonus.
Step 3. Play hundreds of casino-style games for free.
That's a lot of games. All for free?
Step 4. Unleash your excitement.
Chumba Casino has been delivering thrills for over a decade. So claim your free welcome bonus now and live the Chumba life. Visit ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woohooer, a hand clapper, a high fiver? I kind of like the high five, but if you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. At ChumbaCasino.com, choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses. So don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18 plus.